Welcome back, everyone. It is Sunday sit-down time. Joining me tonight, Mizzou soccer coach Stefanie Golan. Stefanie, how's it been going this summer? I'm sure it's been a hectic few months for you here.
Yeah, I mean, the summer, it's we don't get to work with our women on the field, but we do get to stay in contact with them. So we're doing a lot of leadership development and, those kind of things to help with the continuity of the relationships and all of that. And then, we're doing a ton of recruiting during the summer. So it's very busy, but the whole time we're sitting there going, man, August is going to be here before we know it. And here we are. So, we're back on the field with the women and really excited about our starting point.
Well, August 17th is right around the corner. We'll be here before we know it. Kind of tell me, I know you haven't gotten to work with it this summer, but tell me about this group. What are you excited about with this group you have this year?
I think, for me, it's a lot of things. Culturally, we have moved the needle really, really far. In the classroom, in the community, these women have been top notch. And then beyond that, from an on the field standpoint, we moved the needle pretty far this past spring. What these women want to achieve and what they're committed to doing to put themselves in the best position to be able to do that, we are very excited to see their level of commitment deepen, strengthen. Like the amount of people who came in and crushed the fitness testing and did well on our technical testing and those kind of things. It just shows their desire to kind of take that next step forward. So we're really excited.
You touched on it a little bit. Obviously, a rich tradition here for Mizzou soccer. What have you seen? Maybe some of the older girls, especially, their commitment to bringing that this year again.
Yeah, the returning players. I think they're at the point where they want what we want. Like we had talked. One of the big focal points of the spring for the team as a whole is there are two ways that we do things. We do things right, or we do them again, right? And we were able to start seeing the returning players being the ones who are driving that. So we as coaches had less moments where we had to stop and say, hey, we're below the line right now. We had our women saying, hey, not good enough, let's go again. And that piece when the student athletes are the ones driving that, now you're taking a big step forward.
Right, and then, last season obviously had some big win against Auburn. You played Mississippi State. I think that ended at a tie, correct?
Yep.
Against top 25 good caliber teams, right, in this conference. What does that show you about this group and the potential that they have moving forward?
I mean, we have all the potential in the world. Like, right. I think the ceiling right now, nobody has any idea of what that looks like. And I think that's a great thing about being in the SEC is top to bottom. It's the most athletic conference in the country, and top to bottom, it is a very, very strong conference. And on any given day, any team can get the results. And so for us, it becomes how badly do we want to end our season in the NCAA tournament and having competed in the SEC tournament as well. And what are we willing to do day to day to put ourselves in that position? And right now, with a couple days into preseason, internally, it's more realistic to what we're going to see once we get to the SEC portion of the season. So when we break up in the two teams, it is extremely competitive between those two teams, which is absolutely huge for us.
Yeah, we touched on it before we started this. How tough is it? You go August 17th. It's kind of just like, all right, welcome. You're into college. You're starting the season now.
Yeah, I mean, like for us, it's kind of crazy because with soccer, every semester, really, you have a new team because you'll have, we're a fall sport. So at the end of the fall, that graduating class who's done, they're not with us in the spring. We'll have the returning underclassmen and the rising seniors who are a part of that group. Maybe have some of our incoming freshmen come early and, some potential transfers. And we work with that group all spring. And then the summer hits, and now when August rolls around, it's even more new freshmen coming. And so it seems like we never have a long period of time to prepare. And so we've got to be efficient at what we do and try to get that group to mesh as well as we possibly can because the results matter pretty quickly in what we do.
Well, who have you seen really step up and help you do that? Has there been anyone in particular?
I think it's a collective thing with this team, which is pretty awesome. Our team captains, Grace Pettit and Rachel Catella and Leah Selm, all three of them, I think have finally gotten to a point where from a leadership standpoint, leading by example is something we should all be striving to do. They're starting to come outside of themselves and lead vocally as well, and they're starting to, call people in, call people above the line, hold the standard to a higher level. And when you have players who are doing that and influencing people in the right way, plus driving it with passion and belief in what we're able to accomplish, the young ones just naturally follow along, and so we have a mix of really strong returning players who are taking that step forward, and we have a talented group of young newcomers as well to add to that mix. So we're excited to see how we can bring it together.
Well, I want to touch on one newcomer. I know a lot of people from Columbia might know the name, Madison Hendershot. What did you see out of her, coming up through high school, and then now how excited are you to have her in this program?
Yeah, I mean, Maddie, she's great. She's one who she has all the physical capability to be able to compete in our league. That, like I said before, the SEC is top to bottom the most athletic conference in the country, and she has all of the physical tools to be able to do that. On her club team, she plays more of a defensive midfield role with her high school team. She plays a forward role and scores goals, and so there's versatility there. And when you have a lot of the basic foundational pieces to build upon, and you have the versatility of where you can play on the field, you're more likely to see playing time earlier in your career. And so she's come in, she's been very flexible so far because we've played her in a couple of different places and maybe even a position that she had never played before. So it's pretty awesome, and having somebody who the Como area is going to be very familiar with is a fun piece for us.
When you took over this job just a few years ago now, when you come into this season, how has your view on this role and this job changed? Has it kind of grown since you've been here a little bit?
I mean, it's the same. We have the same focus as we did when we took it. We saw a program with a lot of potential to become something pretty special. We said we want to build it around St. Louis and Kansas City players, and you're seeing an increase of those on our roster, which I think is fantastic and great. And getting an opportunity this fall to be able to go to St. Louis and play Missouri State out there and kind of bring our team to St. Louis, I think is going to be a big piece to kind of growing the community support as well.
Exactly. Well, finally, what do you think is a successful season for you this year? What would you label as, okay, this season was success, we saw this?
Yeah, we want to finish stronger than we start. We want to continually build off of what we've done in the past. So we want to win more. We want to move ourselves into the next echelon of the SEC, and we want to play a style that people come out and see us one time and they feel like, man, I want to come back and see this team again. And so we want to build the community support, and we want to have the results on the field take a step forward.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys out there. Thanks for making time before what's going to be a very busy start to your season.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you guys. For the rest of you guys, we'll be right back after the break.